and they grow and they get big, and all of a sudden it feels a little tight in there. So they just have to slip out of the top layer of their skin like you'd pull off a sock.
Right. Now, I'd like to ask you before you go, what kinds of things this snake eats? What kinds of food would you give a snake like this?
Well, when they're in the rainforest, they're all curled up under the bushes and trees, and they wait for little rodents, like little mice or little birds to go by, and that's what they eat. But they only eat about once a month.
Oh, that's not very much, is it? It's not much at all.
It takes them a long time to digest.
All right. Now, I noticed that the snake has a very long, forked tongue. And what does this snake use that tongue for?
Well, like most snakes, he uses it to taste, but he also uses it to smell. Did you know that?
Isn't that funny?
He'll put his tongue out and he'll collect all the particles of air around him, and then he'll pull it back into his tongue, and then or into his mouth, and then he'll think about it, and it's like a little computer, and it'll tell him if it's a friend out there, or if it's food, or if he should hide, or just what's going on around him. And, it helps him understand if he's got to protect himself, or if it's something he might be able to eat.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you very much, Martha, for coming and for sharing this beautiful royal python with me and my friends at home, too.
Well, thank you very much. I hope you'll come out and see us at the Oakland.
Oh, we will. And can you help me say goodbye? Let's wave goodbye to Martha. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming.
Alrighty.
Well, boys and girls, let's stand up, everybody. Friends at home, you stand up, too, because my friend Doobie, come stand right down here, everybody. Be very careful. My friend Doobie buzzed in to give us a reminder. What's that, Doobie? Oh, Doobie says Doobie a snake watcher. Now, do you think it's we just touched the snake that was here a little while ago. But if you were playing outside, or if you went to a friend's house and your friend had a snake as a pet, do you think it would be a good idea to touch the snake?
No.
No, it's not a good idea to touch even your friend's pet snake, and it's certainly not a good idea to touch a snake when you're outside, right? Because some snakes are very poisonous, and it's difficult for us, it's hard for us to know which snakes are not friendly. So remember, friends at home, when you're playing outside and you see a snake, or if you're visiting a friend or a relative and they have a snake as a pet, don't touch. Just watch with your eyes, not with your fingers, right? What's that, Doobie? Oh, Doobie wants to do some dancing. Can we do some dancing? Let's move your body. Candy's moving her body. Brian's really moving. Move your body, Sean. Get those feet going. Look at Michael. He's really moving from side to side. And friends at home, you join us too. And Noelyn is moving her body too. And what's that, Doobie? Oh, Doobie says, let's fly. Can you fly? Let's fly. Can you spin and fly? Spin and fly and buzz. Buzz. If you get dizzy, stop. You too, friends at home. Great. Oh, what's it, Doobie? Oh, Doobie says let's swim. Do you think we can swim? Let's pretend that we're swimming and buzzing. Here we go. Oh, that's great. Friends at home, you join us too. Oh, what's that, Doobie? Oh, Doobie says let's try walking in a circle. Can you follow me? Let's walk and buzz. Brian is really buzzing. Friends at home, can you hear Brian buzzing? That's a great buzz, Brian. Great buzzing. Oh, what's that, Doobie? Oh, my friend Doobie says let's run in a circle. Run in a circle. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Whoa, stay down here.
Romper and friends will return after these messages. We now return to Romper and Friends.
Welcome back, friends at home. We have a special visitor in Romper Room today. My friend Brittany is here. Brittany, would you say hello to our friends at home?
Hello.
And give them a big wave and a smile. Welcome to Romper Room. It's nice to have you here. And friends at home, we're learning about dinosaurs, and this is a dinosaur. This dinosaur is Triceratops. Can you say that with me? Triceratops. That's a long name, isn't it? Are dinosaurs around today? No, they're not. But friends at home, I call my Triceratops dinosaur Topper for short, and my friend Topper and I took a trip to the Lawrence Hall of Science to see some dinosaurs, and I'd like to share that with you now. So open your eyes and open your ears. Here we go. The word dinosaur means terrible lizard. All dinosaurs were reptiles. Some dinosaurs ate plants, and some ate meat. Some dinosaurs were almost as big as a whale. A few were as small as a chicken. Where can you learn about dinosaurs? That's right, friends at home. You can see their fossils in museums. Are you ready to track some dinosaurs? Let's go. Look, I see some footprints here. I wonder what kind of dinosaur made them. There it is. It's a Pathosaurus. This dinosaur has another name. Do you know what it is? That's right, friends at home. It's Brontosaurus, which means thunder lizard, because when he walked, he could shake the earth like a big truck going past your house. Bronto was as large as 6 elephants put together. He weighed 35 tons. Brontosaurus ate plants. I'm sure it took a lot of trees to feed this dinosaur. Bronto was big enough to look over a house and see what was in the backyard. Uh-oh, I think he sees us. We'd better go.
This is Barbara Ando, and Barbara is Director of Public Programs here at Lawrence Hall of Science. Now, you told me that the dinosaur in the background is Pat. Is Pat here all the time?
Pat, the Apatosaurus, is our resident dinosaur, and she is here 100% of the time. The other dinosaurs that are in the exhibit that you saw today are only here temporarily, and we'll be back sometime next year.
Welcome back, friends at home. Well, my friend Wiggly Will is here, and Wiggly Will is not a dinosaur, right? Wiggly Will is a caterpillar. And my friend Wiggly Will loves to wiggle. Do you like to wiggle? Do you like to wiggle, Brittany? Do you like to wiggle, Michael? Well, let's wiggle your body. Let's really wiggle. Can you wiggle everything? You join us, friends at home. You wiggle too. Let's really wiggle. Now, friends at home, we're going to do some listening too. Let's stop wiggling and listen. Let's wiggle your fingers. Can you wiggle your fingers? Wiggle your fingers. Great. Now, wiggle your hands. Friends at home, you wiggle too. Wiggle your hands and wiggle your feet. Hands and feet. Wiggle your hands and feet. Wiggle your legs. Legs and arms. Legs and arms. Oh, that's great listening. Now let's wiggle everything. Let's wiggle in a circle. Wiggle in a circle. Spin around and wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. You wiggle too, friends at home. Really wiggle. Oh, that's great. Now my friend Wiggly Will loves to wiggle on the balance beam. Do you think you can do that too? Well, I'd like for everybody to stand closer to the desk right over here, and I'll pull the balance beam out. All right, here's our balance beam, and we're going to really wiggle now. Let me move it out, and let's let our friend Brittany go first. Brittany, would you like to come over and wiggle across the balance beam? Take a step up, excuse me, and go right across. Oh, I like the way she's taking her time. And she's wiggling too. That's great. Give her a hand. Nice job. And friends at home, you try this too. If you have some masking tape at your house, ask the grown-up if you can use that, or try a yardstick. Now let's see if you can wiggle very slowly across that balance beam, Sean. Well, he's wiggling. That's a slow wiggle. Great. Give Sean a hand. Nice job. Andy, go. Wiggle across the balance beam. Very good. Oh, that's great. Who's next? Noelyn's next. Wiggle across the balance